Okay, guys. Not doing YouTube with this one. Just here in the group. So, this is the end of the week. I will put my scheduler on the page somewhere. But I want you to schedule a 15-minute call with me. Where do you feel I was going to do a whole week of where your loopholes are. Any which case, I think I don't want to do it live. I think I want to connect with you guys individually in a private call. 15 minutes where I can just kind of tap into you and let you know where your loopholes may be, for yourself, like on a physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, energy level. It's kind of like a body scan in a sense. But I really want to just connect with people on a more personal basis. Just because it makes sense to me, because like the subjects we've been talking about, the protecting yourself and then the cleansing, and now there's going to be trigger points and there's going to be some things that you may not want to talk about publicly. Like, I know we're in a private group, but some people have a problem talking beyond the one person they're talking to about what they're feeling. Of their own inadequacies, because I'm going to ask you where you feel your loopholes are, and then we'll go down that road. Because this way, you've gotten the concrete baseline of what you need to protect your life, to cleanse out the negativity, to set self boundaries, to keep yourself protected and in a good state. So I'm gonna put the link somewhere I'll just probably create another post of the schedule the time with me, 15 minutes, to just kind of figure out where your loopholes are that you might be needing a little assistance. The other thing is an announcement as well. I'm going to be running this class again in November. Let me grab my big schedule book. Got the big book. For November, because this is easy to go straight to. It's going to be $77 again. And I want to start it will be right after a full moon. Full moon will be in Scorpio. We'll end Mars retrograde right before it. And we'll end Mercury retrograde. We'll kind of be out of shadow a little bit, because I don't want any. So November 16th, I'm going to start a new class. I'm just going to add people here to this group, so you'll get like a round 2, because you've already paid for it. But this, I want, for the ones that have went through it, to suggest it to any of their friends that they think could benefit from it as well. I'm going to go live again on a daily basis kind of thing. But November 16th, we will take a break for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, that weekend, because everybody has family. And then we'll be ending it right before Christmas. So you will have all the things you need to handle all the people at Christmas. Because trust me, I got a few of those too. Sorry. Didn't swallow in enough time. So, I'll be running it again November 16th. The class will be $77 again. Same price point. They will be added to this group. If they choose to, if they're not on Facebook, then they can have the link to the YouTube. And I will email it to them in an email. And I'm trying to figure out my autoresponder so it can just automatically start sending. But I wanted to make sure I had enough classes to set it up. So, yeah, craziness for the email stuff. Now, the email autoresponder, I figured I'd have more figured out by now, but I don't. So, yeah. And then this is a very special thing I want to tell my little clan here, because I'm so excited. And it's probably going to launch around the same time the class goes, but I have a new thing, and it is called Aquarius Wellness Institute Enterprise, Inc. I had to tweak the name a little bit to get approval by the state, because I incorporated. And the website should be live by November 16th. I'm hoping by the end of October. But since we'll be in Mercury retrograde, I don't know if I really want to do it. But if it's flowing like that, I'm just going to go with the flow, man. Retrogrades are not some of the things. You just got to do what you got to do. So, the Institute will be launching soon. I will have other practitioners on with me. They are different than me, but a kind of the same line of work. One of the people that will be on there will be doing a class, her own set of classes. One of them is logic. Emotions are not logical. And that process, how you can't logically process your emotions. These are for like Capricorn moons, Taurus moons, the earth moons, the air moons, because, more Capricorn moon are very logical. And you can't put logic to emotion. And this is what I tell my clients all the time. You can't think your emotions. You have to feel them. So she's going to do a class on that, which is amazing. She gets to the core to find the core issue. So if you book time with her, she'll tell you what the core issue is. And she's like, this is where we collaborate because you actually heal the core. I can find the core. So here again, in the Institute, everything's linked. I have another individual coming on as well. She has done classes with opening your clairs. She's phenomenal at what she does. I don't know her availability just yet. Hopefully by the first of the year, she'll be running another class as well, which will be on the Institute, to learning your clairs, to open them more, because some of the things she's like, well, that's a clair. Well, that's a clair. And people are like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm talking with another individual who, what does she call it? Hanging out with your angels or meeting your guide team. She did it in-house, and I've asked her, was she willing to go online with it to do the class of hanging out with your guides, meeting your guides, getting a relationship with your guides, knowing your guides. So the Institute is all geared to kind of healing yourself in one fashion, getting me, the actual healer, to heal stuff. 2, as people awaken, they have a lot of questions. So with meeting your guides, learning your clairs, knowing your core issues, and then somebody that can heal the issues to step you into your next life. I will be talking with another individual who does DNA activation. I've had mine done up to 144. It's freaking amazing. It's not an easy trip. I'll tell you that, because there's some trips there. They were like, oh, those were some big, big things that I had to process through. So I don't know if I haven't spoke to her about it yet. So, but I'm contemplating. She does DNA activations, and she also gives readings too. Like everybody that's coming on with me, because I do readings too. All of us do readings. We're all different in our readings and all the things. Hello, whoever just popped on, say hello. I was just doing all the announcements of all the things. So that's the biggest thing happening before the end of the year. So, just a quick rundown. 1, book a 15-minute call with me so we can find out where your loopholes are in your energy, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual energy. I'm missing something. Spaces. Number 2, I'll be doing this again November 16th. Hey, you! I will be doing this again November 16th, running this class again. For the ones that have been through this once, you will get it. I'm just going to add to this group on the second round. One, they can watch what's been before, but I will be going live again on a daily. And then the launch of my brand new world, Aquarius Wellness Institute, where we learn how to heal ourselves. You do get one-on-one healing work or readings, but there's going to be multiple classes. Of course, I'm going to teach how to massage. I'm going to teach energy work. I'm going to teach a lot of things. So I'm just recapping. There will be somebody there that can tell you the core of your problem, and I don't know if she can really do where it's driven from, but she said, and that's when you come into play, because you heal the stuff. I can find it, but I can't heal it. You heal it. She one of my soul sisters. We were brought together for a reason. Another one helps you open your clairs. Another one meets your guides. Hang out with your guides. Talk to your guides. She does a class. I don't know if she's going to do it weekly. I don't know how she's doing hers exactly. We've spoke briefly. And then I'm going to be reaching out to somebody else to see if they want to do DNA activations. I've had my DNA activated to 144. 36 is when you find out your giftings. And that was I already knew, but yeah, they got more concrete in. Embrace it, know it, do it. And for last week, when I missed, I was fasting for a colonoscopy and EEG or EDG. I was having double scopes. Was having a lot of problems. He ended up stretching my esophagus and my stomach because it was getting clogged. I couldn't eat. I was throwing up a lot. So that's been a world changer. Found a couple polyps in my colon, but I will find out all the details of all the things on October 8th. But that fasting day, because all I could have was liquids, I decided to just be versus do, because I was doing a fasting, so I was receiving downloads. I was being open to receiving downloads. So I haven't talked about it too publicly. I mean, a few personal friends know, but that's about it. But it overall was great. I'm able to eat now, and it stayed down. And it was funny. I ate late one night, and I went to lay down, and I could feel it coming back up, and it was not like I had a throw up feeling. It was just whoa, the food's moving up. Okay, sit up. It went right back down. It felt great. I was like, that hasn't happened before. That was kind of strange. That's a new feeling, but it felt great. In the aspect of I could eat something. Now I barely eat anything, because before I would eat this massive plate, but I was just taking little nibbles here and there, and I was only getting a little bit, and it looked like I was ingesting all this, but it was all staying in my esophagus. And that wasn't good. And then I ended up throwing up. And now, what do we have? Spaghetti last night. I had my salad. Oh, that was so good. I ate a salad again. I had a breadstick and a little bit of spaghetti, but I didn't put a lot on my plate, but I didn't even eat but 3 bites of the spaghetti, ate my salad and my breadstick, and I was full. So I was like, whoa, that's what this world looks like. It's because it was hitting my stomach. I guess my stomach's pretty small. So it was amazing, and I loved it, and I love it. And even now, even eating anything, it's just little bits, because my stomach can't hold a whole bunch, but at least it can get there. So I was excited. So I feel like a brand new person. At least my GI does. So, yeah, but I just was being versus doing, because I really just needed to be concrete in the situation and honor myself in it. Self-care. I thought my blood sugars were going to go crazy because I am diabetic. They were perfect. So I'm like, man, maybe adding a fasting to my life every now and then might not be a bad thing. It was all liquids, clear liquids. So I drank a lot of chicken broth. And then when I had to feel like I needed to eat something, I just eat a Jell-O. And it was good. And it was fine. And I was just I was trying to stay away from agitating situations as well. Because I figured I'd be a quick temper with no food. I was really chill. It was really good. So, those are all the announcements I wanted to make. Before I start the new class, I may delete this one. I don't know, because there's a lot of personal information in this. But then again, I may leave it, just as part of the journey. So, honor yourself. Be true to you. And we'll see you around. And I will put the link in its own post of scheduling 15 minutes with me so we can get through where you might still have leaks in the protection and the cleansing. Make sure to watch the video today for boundaries. It's a lot of homework, but I think as you discovered the whys, it'll be easier to go, oh no, I ain't doing that shit no more. So, anyways, we will talk to you soon. I will put the link. I decided just to do 15 minutes with me on a private space versus trying to catch everybody to catch me live at the same time, to answer questions, to do things. I would just do 15-minute phone calls directly to you or you to me, whichever. Recorded line. And just kind of tuning in to where you may still have leaks after you do all the protection and all the cleansing and all the boundaries and all the things. Yeah. So, all right. We will talk to y'all later. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, there's been a lot of new developments. I have not spoken about this. This is the first place I have spoken about it, other than the people that I've personally contacted to be on the site. So, super excited. Okay. Watch the replay. See you later. Put replay in if you watch it. And we'll see you on the flip side. All right. Bye, guys. I gotta find the button.